Number 16, Ava Winter. Number 17, Molly Harris. And number 21, Brooke Taylor. The Victoria Vikes are coached by Krista Thompson, assistant coach Lynn Beecroft. And now here's the starting lineup for your UPEI Panthers. Starting number 2, Kayla Batchilder. Number 6, Katie Grace Noy. Number 7, Ella McDougall. Number 8, Sophie Crabb. Number 10, Charlotte Thompson. Number 11, Janaea Ross. Number 12, Carly Acorn. Number 13, Sarah Peters. Number 14, Callie Smith. Number 18, Livy Lawler. And in goal, number 31, Bria Matthews. Today's umpires are Ali Mahmoud and Jeremy O'Connor. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize our UPEI field hockey seniors. Every year, we recognize and honor the great contributions of senior student athletes departing our program and moving forward to the next chapters in their lives. We thank them all very much and wish them the very best in their future. Today, we have 4 seniors we say thank you to. From the Faculty of Science, major in biology, midfield from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, it's Livy Lawler. Give it up for Livy Lawler. Next up, from the Faculty of Arts, majoring in psychology, midfield from Emmyvale, Prince Edward Island, it's Sarah Peters. One more time for Sarah Peters. Thirdly, from the Faculty of Arts, majoring in English, she's a forward from Cornwall, Prince Edward Island, it's Janaea Ross. One more time for Janaea. And finally, but not least, from the Faculty of Arts, majoring in psychology, midfield from Rocky Point, Prince Edward Island, it's Callie Smith. One more time for Callie. Congratulations to you all, and thank you again for all of your efforts and dedication. You should be proud, and we are all very proud of you. The best with your exciting futures, but please stay connected with UPEI Field Hockey. And now, would everyone please rise if you're able and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by UPEI track and field alumni, Oyen and Niola.
Home and native land, true patriot's love in all of us command. With glowing heart we see the rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on God for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada,
How you doing, everybody? Glad you can join us for the 2025 U Sports Field Hockey Championships right here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
Let me hear it for the Victoria Vikes and the UPEI Panthers.
Is the defending champions, the University of Victoria Vikes, taking on the host team, the UPEI Panthers. The Panthers 0-2, a draw against Dalhousie, a 0-0 draw yesterday against York. As for Victoria, they are 1-0-1 to lead things here at the U Sport Championships. A 0-0 tie with York and a 3-0 win over Dalhousie yesterday in the pouring rain. So everything is going to be decided here today on who's going to play for what medal. A little bit later on, you're going to see York University as they will go up against Dalhousie. And today, no rain, thank goodness, but plenty of wind. So we'll see if that has any effect on this match. Panthers played a real solid game yesterday in that draw with York. Outstanding goalkeeping from Bria Matthews. She made 2 or 3 outstanding saves in the second half of that match. And was the big difference in that draw yesterday. Bad conditions too, all kinds of rain, wind. Meanwhile, for Victoria, came up with a 3-0 victory against Dalhousie. And Dalhousie, they pretty much held their own in the first half of that match. But then just the quality came out in the Victoria team in the second half. So here we go. Day number 3, the Nationals in field hockey right here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Panthers in their green. You have Victoria in their white and blue. Here's Livy Lawler now. Had an exceptional game yesterday. Noy on this right side. Trying to get it to Acorn, and that goes off the foot of Acorn. Vikes team, they're going to be graduating 4 players at the end of this season, so they'll have a solid team once again in 2026. Turnover now. Panthers looking to get something done on the attack. This is Batcheiler. They get it into the circle and just out of the reach of Acorn. Batcheiler named to the first team All-Canadian team. She had a couple of real good offensive looks in yesterday's game against York. Unable to capitalize, though. So free hit here now for Victoria. This is Hogg. Swings away. Out wide here. This is Ava Winter on this near side, number 16. Pass is no good. Charlotte Thompson, just a bulldog on defense for the Panthers. He's had a real good tournament so far. Noy, little stick foul right there from Rebecca Stone. Livy Lawler trying to get away from Lee. She'll play it out wide. Maddie Hunter gets called for the foul. No, beg my pardon, it's a foul against UPEI. That pass is picked off at midfield. Good read there by Noy. Here's Ava Winter. Plays it down the line, coming back defensively. That was number 14, Haley Smith. Harris plays it square. Out wide, and Victoria on the attack here. That's Borston, number 3. That's into the circle. This is looking dangerous. And now Noy trying to clear it, gave it away to Winter. This is Crabb now trying to clear it for UPEI. Winter on that ball like a dog on a T-bone here. She'll play it back. Comes here to Harris. And now free hit. Bentley. She had a marker in yesterday's victory against Dalhousie. You had Dunham with 2 goals and Bentley with the lone marker in that 3-0 win. Hogg. Harris swings away, and that will go over the end line. A little bit of a stroke of genius for Coach Krista Thompson. Decided to insert Josie Dunham into the lineup. Got the 2 goals and the victory against the Tigers. You hear that wind just howling here on the surface at the University of Prince Edward Island. It's going to be like this all day long. Beats the rain, as I mentioned. All kinds of rain yesterday. Affected the play a little bit. McDougall in there. Ella McDougall, number 7. Vikes trying to get that ball into the circle, and Smith just puts it out to touch. Early going of this opening match on day 3. 10 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Panthers trying to clear that ball. It's going to be a free hit now for UPEI. Here's Charlotte Thompson. She's got that right leg, or excuse me, that left leg heavily wrapped. She took a ball off that leg yesterday in that game against Victoria, or excuse me, against York. Jade Dawson tried to get it into the circle and couldn't. Panthers can't connect on the pass. Here's Hogg. Ava Winter. She'll play it over. Connerton will check out of the game here for the Vikes. And there is Dunham. Dunham now loses the handle on that ball, and it's going to be a long corner here for the Vikes. That shot tipped. Matthews kicked it away. She was busy yesterday, and in all likelihood she's going to be busy here this afternoon against this potent Victoria Vikes team. Molly Harris will play it back. Hogg and Harris, they play catch. Into the circle it goes. Noy just gets it out over the 25-yard line. It's a free hit here for the Panthers. Thompson loses the handle on it. Dunham. Back to Dunham again. There's Bentley. Her shot is deflected wide. Noy, she'll rag the ball on this near sideline. Dunham takes it away from her. Free hit again here for the Vikes. Molly Harris, she'll swing. That gets deflected. That got up high there on Smith of UPEI. Noy, she's got room down this right side. Oh, good pass. This is Acorn being watched there by Molly Harris. Acorn and tried to feed it to Noy, and that goes out. In that game yesterday against York University, the Panthers had a couple of nice offensive runs, but Nothing sustained. They spent most of the day defending, and they did a pretty good job of that. Here's Dunham now to midfield for the Vikes. Orston right there, got a touch on it. The Vikes make some changes here. Connerton is checked back into the game. Number 6. And Amanda Adams, number 13, has come in for Krista Thompson. Played back to Ella McDougall. Again, another pass picked off. Connerton, a chance in front for Lee. Big save again by Matthews. Another opportunity in front of the net. 2 massive saves there by Matthews. And that ball goes out. So Bria Matthews, very busy here in the early going of this one. Long corner for Victoria. Harris gets it inside the circle, and it's deflected wide. Panthers dodged a couple of bullets yesterday. They were trying to bring the ball out from in front of the net a couple of times. Turned it over, almost cost them. And you know this Victoria Vikes team, any kind of mistake that you make, they're going to pounce on it. Connerton gets it in the circle. Here's Harris now. She moves up. Great job by Acorn to disrupt that play. And then coming over was Rebecca Stone for Victoria, number 15. All the possession right now in the early going of this match in favor of Victoria. Lee couldn't get to that ball, and a foul behind the play against UPEI. Stone plays it back. Loose ball in the circle once again. Connerton over there for Adrian. And we're going to get a penalty corner. And you want to cut down on the number of penalty corners you take in a match, especially against this Victoria team. Technically sound at both ends of the field. See who Molly Harris gets it to here. 4:10 remaining in this opening quarter. Played out here. This is Borston. Her shot. And that went off of Acorn, and they'll have another short corner. Play it up top. This is Hogg. Hogg wants to take a whack at it. Hogg's with it again. Panthers try to clear it, and they can't. And another short corner, so 3 in a row here. Played up to Hogg. Hogg slides it over. Here's Borston, a chance in front, they score! Molly Harris, the defender. Johnny on the spot. Picked up that fat, juicy, greasy rebound and put it away, and it's 1-0 for the Vikes. And when I was talking to Dalhousie coach Daniela Dempsey, she mentioned the fact that you got to cut down on giving up short corner or penalty corner opportunities to this Vikings team. Very good at set pieces, and you saw it right there.
Victoria Vikes, first goal of the game in the 12th minute, scored by number 17, Molly Harris. Scored on the penalty corner.
So we'll see if that goal opens things up here a little bit. Moy plays it square. Connerton plays it along to Borston. Borston on that far side. Being tracked there by Mia Lawler. Played over here for Dunham. That slipped away from her. Noy trying to make a pass, and now this is Campbell. That was Hogg that stepped up defensively. Free hit here now for Victoria in a dangerous area. They decide to play it back. And lack of communication there between Smith and Leah McPhail, and Smith put that ball out. Pass is picked off. That's sent into the circle. There's Dunham. Dunham was right there. And it's going to be another penalty corner. And right now for the Panthers, they need to just get out of this quarter. Down 1-0 on a goal by Molly Harris. Harris will put this ball in play here. She's got a depth of options here. Back to Hogg. Over here. A shot by Borston. And once again, Matthews coming up massive. It'll be a long corner here for Victoria. Bentley plays it out wide. Free hit again for Victoria. Under a minute now remaining in this opening quarter. Here's an opportunity, and again, it's Bria Matthews. As she made the save there on Macy Hogg. Bentley plays it back. Libby Hogg. Again, Matthews with the save. Bentley plays it wide. Time winding down. 20 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Taylor tried to get it in the circle. Massive bodies there. Here's Dunham. Dunham spins. Kicked away by Matthews. And Mia Lawler was fouled. And that's going to do it for the opening quarter.
And that's the end of
it
the
was
first
all
quarter.
Victoria in that opening quarter.
15 minutes for the
1-0 for the Vikes on a goal by Molly Harris. We'll step away for a couple of minutes. We'll come back with second quarter action right after this.
Field Hockey Canada merchandise, or maybe the perfect early Christmas gift for the field hockey player in your life. Come on down to the announcer's booth at halftime and check out our special deals. Dollar stickers to show your pride, or grab a Field Hockey Canada stick bag for only $35. It's a perfect way to support the sport and take home something special. Cash only, so be sure to have a few bills handy. Don't miss out. Swing by the booth at halftime and rep your love for Field Hockey Canada. field hockey fans, let's make some noise for the Victoria Vikes and the UPEI Panthers back out for the second quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for second quarter action here at the 2025 U Sport Field Hockey Championships. 1-0 for Victoria on a goal by Molly Harris. And here come the Vikes again on the attack. Taylor will take this free hit. That went off of Batchilder. Taylor with it again. Dangerous play right there. Take that free hit quickly. There's Lee trying to snag that ball. A shot that pinballs around. Ella McDougall trying to get to it. Lee is right there. And yet another penalty corner. Libby Hogg has gone to the bench, get some instructions from Coach Krista Thompson. Thompson's been a part of 8 U Sport titles, the last 3 as the head coach of this team. Harris gets it up top. Once again, they go back to Hogg. Chance out in front. Andrea was there. And again, another penalty corner. Here's Hogg. She'll take a shot and scores! Libby Hogg just blasted that off the short corner. And more often than not, that's who they go to on those penalty corners. And she put her back into that one, and it's now 2-0 for the Victoria Vikes. So
the second goal of the game in the 17th
task
minute,
has become even more difficult for the Panthers.
Hogg. Goal for Victoria on the 17th minute, Libby Hogg on a penalty corner.
Panthers need to get something going on attack here. Back the other way now. This is Stone. Lee couldn't shuffle it off there to Hunter. Lee with it again. Beg my pardon, that's Adrian. Libby Lawler. She'll relay that off to Acorn. This is Ross now trying to move in. Ross. And that's knocked away by Chase. Panthers need some more of that. Just basically underway here in this second quarter. Amanda Adams comes back defensively. Her pass is picked up by Lee. Lee trying to get inside position. Here's Lee on a run. Lee moves in. Good defensive play there by Charlotte Thompson, but went off her hand. Boriston takes that free hit quickly. Sends it towards the net. Gobbled up by Noy. Can't make a pass. Gave it away to Harris. Hogg. Oh, wide, and Ava Winter just couldn't control that pass. Libby Lawler under some pressure. Dunham has checked into the game here now for the Vikes. Molly Harris takes the pass from Libby Hogg drifted in and gave Matthews a little bit of a scare. She was able to make the save. So the two defenders, Libby Hogg and Molly Harris, have the markers here for Victoria. Connerton plays it back. Out wide, this is Taylor. That ball got hooked up in her feet. And it's going to be a turnover here. Sophie Crabb had that great defensive play in that match against Dalhousie to prevent a goal.
Hey, field hockey fans, we're excited to welcome the Fox and Crow on site as our game day beverage provider.
Miscommunication
today,
there on that pass, and
hot
again,
chocolate over
Victoria with
Clubhouse.
possession. Hogg to midfield. That went off the foot there. That's smarted. That hit Batchilder. There's Batchilder now. She's got a little bit of space here. She gets closed down. Pushes it forward. This is Janaea Ross. Needs a little support there, surrounded by Victoria Vikes. Free hit here for the Panthers. Molly Harris. She'll play it up here. Boriston. She was looking for Dunham, picked off by McDougall. Call an obstruction call there against UPEI. Hogg out wide here for Molly Harris. Swing and a miss on that attempt. And now this is Acorn. Acorn will push it ahead, tries to run onto it, and that'll go out. Good crowd on hand here for this one at UPEI. Wasn't so much of a great crowd yesterday with all that rain. Everybody was looking for shelter. Panthers trying to get some connectivity here on the attack. Molly Harris. She's been busy here in this first half. She's had a lot of touches of the ball. Good defensive play by McDougall. Ella McDougall now trying to push it forward, can't. Boriston, and she knocked the stick right out of the hands of McDougall. We're going to get another penalty corner. So stick obstruction against McDougall.
Green card issued in the 22nd minute to the UPI Panthers, number 18, Livy Lawler.
So Lawler's been given the green card, so the Panthers playing short here. I'm going to put money that Molly Harris is going to get it to Libby Hogg. No, she didn't. Boriston to Hogg now. Hogg will fire away. That's kicked away by Matthews. Bria Matthews just standing on her head here. Ball still in play. Bit of a battle. And who wins that ball? It's going to be a free hit for the Vikes. Beg my pardon, it's going to be a long corner. Rebecca Stone to take it. Just plays it back. Out wide on that far side. In front, a chance right there. Couple of opportunities for Dawson. That was pushed off the line. I think that was Noy that pushed it right off the goal line. Great defensive play there by number 6, Katie Grace Noy. Hogg out wide for Harris. Majority of the play, possession has been on this left side. They've had a lot of success. Victoria coming down this left side of the pitch. Played out in front. Batchelder's there. And once again, another free hit here for the Vikes. Livy Lawler is back in action here now as the penalty is over. Picked off by Batchelder. She's got Acorn with her. Acorn trying to get it for Noy, and that goes long. Rachel Campbell, number 19, has checked into the match for UPEI. There's Livy Lawler. She's the engine room to this team. Stone pushes it forward. .5:13 remaining in the opening half. 2-0 lead for the Vikes. Victoria 1-0-1 going into this match. They had the opening day tie against York University. And then the victory yesterday, a 3-0 defeat of Dalhousie. So a win here this afternoon puts them into the gold medal game on Sunday. Thompson gave it away. Maddie Hunter tried to take a whack at it. Good defense there, as that was Crabb that closed down on Hunter, but we're going to get another penalty corner here.
Also available all throughout the day. Get some hot food, some fries, or a delicious
the Vikes
burger.
have had a steady diet of
By the food truck there, the patty wagon.
penalty corners in this one so far. So many options there. Borston. You've got Hogg. You got Lee. Lee had 5 goals this season. Here's Borston. Takes a shot. That gets deflected. And Molly Harris got that stick up a little too high. Kaylee Smith. Sophie Crabb. Trying to find some maneuverability there on that far touch line, and that ball goes out. Hogg swings away. Played there by Crabb. Crabb now trying to find an exit strategy, and she puts it out. Seeing went off a Vikes player, so another foul against the Panthers. Adrian. Over here now. Connaughton, good job by Batchilder to come back. And then Batchilder is knocked down. And that's going to be a penalty going against Connaughton. So she'll sit for a bit. Ava Winter picks off that pass. Moving in here is Amanda Adams. Adams with a shot. And it's going to be a free hit taken quickly by Charlotte Thompson. Noe. Wind's picking up a bit here. Noe plays it back. McDougall. Good job by Livy Lawler to escape the traffic there. Panthers got to get going here. Try to get some offensive opportunities. Noe down this right flank. She tried to play it down in the corner to see if Acorn could run onto it, but Acorn couldn't get to it. It's the University of Victoria team. They don't give up very many goals. During the regular season, they were 5-2-1. They gave up 4 goals in total. And as I say that, there's an opportunity for the Panthers. As we're under a minute in this first half. So 4 goals over an 8-game season. Their goals against average was 0.58. So that's the definition of stingy, I would say. Here's Molly Harris. She has been busy in this opening half. Plays it down the line. That's a good pass. Chance here now for Amanda Adams to do something offensively. Adams. Oh, nice move by Adams to get around McDougall.
Green card administered to the University of Victoria in the 28th minute.
A little foul there and a free hit for the Panthers with just 10 seconds remaining. And that's going to do it
for the first half.
And the Victoria Vikes, that are 6-time defending champions, up by a count of 2-0 on goals by Harris and Hogg. So we'll step away. We'll come back in about 10 minutes' time and get you second half action. You're watching the 2025 U Sports Field Hockey Championships, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
We've got stickers for just $1 from this event and from Field Hockey Canada. And Field Hockey Canada stick bags for only $35. Perfect gift to show your field hockey pride. But hurry, cash only and limited availability during halftime. Breezely now, UPEI is proud to be a tobacco-free campus. A friendly reminder that tobacco products are not to be used on university property. UPI Athletics and Recreation would like to thank the following major partners for their support of the 2025 Field Hockey Canada U Sports Invitational Championship, including the province of PEI, the city of Charlottetown, the Bank of Nova Scotia, and Charlottetown Surf. Hey, Field Hockey fans, those Field Hockey Canada stick bags are going quick. Come by the announcers booth right now and grab yours for just $35 or pick up a sticker for only $1. Cash only, don't miss out before they're gone. UPI Athletics and Recreation would also like to thank the following sponsors for their support of the championship: Island Coastal, Field Hockey PEI, UPI Development and Alumni, PB Properties, Stick Together Community Grant, the UPEI Office of the Vice President, Administration and Finance, and the UPEI Office of the President.
Take a seat right over there, sat on the stairs.
And finally, UPI Athletics and Recreation would like to thank the following sponsors one more time for their support for the 2025 Field Hockey Canada U Sports Invitational Championship, including Cox & Palmer, Source for Sports, Enhanced Living, Hi There Designs, PMC Energy, Prime Drink, Kenmac Energy, Green Isle Farms, Cavendish Farms, and Stingray Media. Attention Field Hockey fans, for all your championship scores, stories, and links, and to check the standings, check out fieldhockey.ca. That's fieldhockey.ca. And Panther fans, tonight's Panther Gold Rush draw is still growing, and it's over $6,000. Panthers Gold Rush allows you to decide which program your money goes to. You can select a specific varsity team or club, such as field hockey, and direct the proceeds. Go to GoPanthersGo.com and click on Gold Rush, or play through the new app, UPI Panther Recreation, found on Apple and Android. Good luck, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for second half action here at the 2025 U Sport Field Hockey Championships in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island on the campus of UPEI. And after 2 quarters of play, the defending champions, the Victoria Vikes, they have themselves a 2-0 lead on goals by Harris and Libby Hogg. A lot of penalty corners in that first half for Victoria. And the Panthers will have to devise some way to get this ball up the pitch and get some sustained offense. Bria Matthews has made at least 4 real good saves to keep the Panthers in this one. Need to nick a goal probably at some point here in this third quarter.
All right, field hockey fans,
That's easier said than done because this Vikes team, they've got a lot of depth. They're solid at both ends of the pitch. And there's going to have to be some sustained offense for the Panthers here. Here's Acorn, one of the players they'll depend upon to try to produce some of that offense. Acorn, 8 goals on the season in Atlantic University field hockey. Dawson plays it there for a teammate. And now this is Molly Harris. Very, very busy. The company of Molly Harris and Libby Hogg, Inc. had a lot of touches of that ball in that first half. Down this far sideline, this is Boriston, centers it. And that ball will go out, and it'll be a long corner here. Played quickly. Taylor tried to play it down in the corner. So sling it back here now for Libby Hogg. Harris. Try to get that ball into the circle. And another penalty corner here for Victoria. Second goal that they scored, the Vikes, off a penalty corner. A wicked shot from Libby Hogg. And Libby Hogg named the most outstanding player. She shared that award this season. Here's Hogg. Hogg makes a decent move trying to get around Crab. And once again, another penalty corner. Borston. She takes a shot kicked out there by Matthews. And you got it, another penalty corner. Borston. Ball loose in front. Dunham was right there. And another penalty corner. I'm bad with math. I think that's about 4 penalty corners now so far here in this second half. Here's Molly Harris go to this time. The defender Libby Hogg, and now there's a drive there by Winter. And finally, the end of the penalty corners, at least for now. Here's Taylor on this right side. Free hit for the Panthers. Peters couldn't handle it. Now Livy Lawler loses it to Dunham. Dunham had the 2 goals yesterday in that 3-0 victory against Dalhousie. Here's Taylor. Winter now. Her pass is no good. Livy Lawler plays it down the line, and Ross just couldn't hang on to it. One of the differences between these two teams is that this Victoria Vikes team, very strong athletic team. Panthers, though, a little bit of a smaller team, but very quick. Acorn trying to win possession there. Here's Dunham. Ava Winter won it. It's picked off. Good job there to read that play by number 13 for the Panthers, Sarah Peters. Vikings play it back. On the run there, in front for Dunham, and that's kicked away by Matthews. And we've got another penalty corner. Harris will play it to Hogg. Hogg settles it down. There's a shot right there by number 6, Connerton. That was stopped by Matthews. And yeah, another penalty corner here. Two-0 for the Vikes. Hogg gets it. Hogg swings, and that shot gets deflected. It's going to be a long corner now. Out wide on the right side here for Taylor. Panthers will take over here. McDougall takes some space. Comes here for Ross. Ross trying to strip that ball away from Libby Hogg. Taylor, that pass wasn't handled very cleanly there by Bentley. This is Batchilder. Batchilder, she got to take it away from her. Lawler moves up, try to help out. And now Ava Winter, she takes that free hit quickly. She's got Smith in front of her. She'll play it out wide. This is Amanda Adams. This Vikes team playing with pace right now. Right after this game at around 2:30 Atlantic time, it'll be the York University Lions, and they will do battle with Dalhousie. Right now you have York University. They're currently in 3rd spot here in the tournament. Dalhousie in 4th. Everything will be decided on who plays for a medal and what medal that is here today. Lee couldn't control it for the Vikes. Second-year player, talking to Coach Kristen Thompson the other day. She's taking her game to a whole new level. And she'll be one of the returning players next season. So this Vikes team, they've got a another shot next year to get back to this tournament. I'm sure UBC will have something to say about that. Good job by Campbell. And play whistle down. It'll be Vikes ball here. Hogg. Ollie Harris bobbled that one. I haven't seen that too often here today. Connerton. Stone tried to play it forward for Adams. And that ball will run long. That pass picked off. Maddie Hunter looking for Lee. Lee's got it. And they'll whistle it down on an obstruction. Sarah Peters. And she got bodied there by Stone. Noy. Panthers have to backtrack here. Crab to Thompson. She couldn't maintain possession. McDougall has to come back as a safety valve. Stone was trying to get to it. Livy Lawler is there. And Stone, she'll win the ball. Panthers trying to get a hold of that ball here. There's a shot knocked down by Thompson. Sarah Peters tried to move it up, but couldn't do it. This is McDougall under pressure. Maddie Hunter on top of her. And that'll be a Panther free hit. Five minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Remains 2-0. University of Victoria Vikes. Harris and Hogg have the goals here. Trying to work her way in. That's Amanda Adams. She gets knocked down. No call. Now there's a call. And another penalty corner. Annis Chase, the keeper for the Vikes, she has not been busy at all. In the two games so far in this tournament, UPEI, they seem to get some more urgency in the fourth quarter, late in the third quarter, fourth quarter in their first two games. We'll see if that happens here. They got to defend this penalty corner, though. There's a shot. Knocked down there by Crab. Panthers still can't get it out. Libby Hogg is in there. Quick free hit taken by Victoria. And yet again, another penalty corner. And that's Katie Grace Noy trying to get some clarification on that call. Played out to Hogg again. Hogg got time. whistle down. Both teams, Panthers and the Vikes, trying to make some changes here. Peters gets closed down. This is Maddie Hunter now for the Vikes. Her pass goes astray. Going to be a free hit though. Ava Winter. She was looking for Lee. Passing a little ragged here from both teams. Boriston just inside the circle. And a penalty corner. They might want to call this game penalty corner instead of calling it field hockey. Harris feeds it to, of course, is Libby Hogg. Hogg shuffles it off here for Winter. That went off the leg of Acorn. Another penalty corner. I thought I saw a bunch of penalty corners yesterday in that Dalhousie match, but probably twice, maybe three times as many penalty corners in this one. Up top now for the Vikes, trying to take a shot. That's stopped right there by Matthews. That ball is loose. Lee is right there. And we got it whistled down, and yes, another penalty corner. Harris will play it back up top here. Shuffled over for Hogg, and her shot goes off the stick and out of play. Vikes making some changes here. Dunham is going to check in. One of the three players that will come in. Bentley will check back in. And Jay Dawson. Jay Dawson, very interesting story. Key leader on this Vikes team. And she has a GPA of, get this, 9. So she hits the books, I would say. She's going to go to medical school next year. Here's a chance now, once again, for the Vikes, kicked away by Matthews, and a penalty corner. 2:12 now remaining here in this third quarter. Another key game coming up at 2:30 Atlantic. It's going to be Dalhousie, and they will play York University. Harris played over, another shot, and that was a wicked shot. It just went wide, as that was, again, Libby Hogg. She is so dangerous on these penalty corners. Now we're going to get a long corner here. Playing back above the 25, into the circle. That was Ava Winter. Couldn't get a stick on it. Boriston being jockeyed there by Noy. And that'll be a Panther 3 hit. Carla Thompson. Pass given away. Thompson trying to defend now on Dunham. And a penalty corner. I'm going to be saying penalty corner in my sleep tonight. So the Panthers getting adjusted here, getting ready to defend on this penalty corner. Played out here. That's Connerton. Another chance. Oh, big save by Matthews. That ball is loose. Ava Winter, or excuse me, Maddie Hunter trying to take a whack at it. And Panthers can't make the pass here. So more possession time for the Vikes. 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Taylor will take possession of this ball. Gets it down here for Bentley. Here's Dunham now. Tries to turn. Kicked away by Matthews. And it's a penalty corner. Give PEI credit. They've defended these penalty corners fairly well. Harris will set things in motion here. Connerton slides it over. Here's Hogg. Hogg lets a shot go, and she missed. Might have deflected off a stick. McDougal trying to get it down that right flank. But that's going to do it for 3 quarters of play here. And it remains 2-0 for the Victoria Vikes on goals by Harris and Hogg. We'll take a brief break. We'll come back with fourth quarter action as we continue on with more of the 2025 U Sports Field Hockey Championships from Charlottetown.
If you haven't checked it out yet, swing by the announcers booth between quarters or after the game for some awesome Field Hockey Canada merchandise. We've got stickers for just $1 and Field Hockey Canada stick bags for $35, a perfect gift or keepsake from the championship. Now accepting cash or e-transfer, so it's easier than ever to grab yours before they're gone. Time for the fourth and final quarter. Get ready, let's make some noise for the Victoria Vikes and your UPEI Panthers.
So here we go, folks. Fourth quarter action here. Day number 3 of the 2025 U Sport Field Hockey Championship. And the Victoria Vikes in firm control of this one. They're up by a count of 2-0. Looking to improve their record to 2-0-1. Put on that far side, there's Smith. She got the ball taken away from her. Thompson swings away. Played over here for Borston. Borston, nice move with the ball right there. Borston still has it. Lawler tried to make a pass. She's got it back again. She's looking for Acorn down the right side. Libby Hogg to midfield, just out of the reach there of Stone. I was mentioning earlier about Libby Hogg, named an All-Canadian this year, first-team All-Canadian, named co-winner of the Liz Hoffman Award as the most outstanding player, shared with Guelph's Abby Warner. So a number of awards for her trophy case. And I think we have a call coming up here. It's going to be a penalty to Janaea Ross, so she'll sit down for a bit. Connerton plays it back. This is Taylor.
Yellow card
Borston back to Taylor again.
Rhode Island in the 47th minute to number 11, Janaea Ross.
Good pass there by Hogg. Got it to Borston. Good patience here in the build-up for the Vikes. Such a great team technically, and you're seeing it on display right now. This is Ava Winter. And finally broken up. Good job by Livy Lawler. Taylor. Borston. A bit of body contact there. And that's going to be a call against Smith. So she's off. So the Panthers right now down 2 players. And a penalty corner once again. The Vikes mulling over their options, having a little discussion there. Comes right to Connerton. Little touch by her. Borston is right there. Borston takes a whack at it. And that got up high. Dunham's going to check into the game now for the Vikes, as does Macy Hogg, Libby's sister. So different look up front here for Kristen Thompson's team. Played back now for Libby Hogg. Taylor. She'll swing, looking for a deflection in front, a chance. Big save by Matthews, and they get the rebound, and Victoria scores. Not too sure who put that in. I believe it's Stone. So it's a 3-0 lead here for Victoria. And it's number 16, Ava Winter, that will get that goal.
There's a green card administered to the University of Victoria prior to the goal in the 50th minute to number 16, Ava Winter.
So Winter makes it 3-0.
And in the 50th minute, goal for the Victoria Vikes scored by number 16, Ava Winter.
And Winter, she had one regular season goal during Can West play this season. That goal should seal the deal here for
No
the
card on the
Vikes.
play.
Pass goes down the pitch and goes out. So a lot of different options, offensive options for Krista Thompson's team. Molly Harris will play it back. Ava Winter comes back defensively. Excuse me, that's Molly Harris on that left side. This is Taylor on the right side. Beg my pardon. This is Dunham trying to make a move of the circle here. Confusion here, and now they're going to change goaltenders here. So Talia Pike is going to come in for Chase, and she'll get some action. Nice gesture there by Krista Thompson, who was a keeper herself. She played back in the day at UMB. She knows all about that position very well. Here's Dunham, spins, takes a shot, didn't get a lot on it. Here's Ella McDougall. She tried to work it up. And I think right now for Coach Thompson, as Dunham moves in, there's a chip, big save by Matthews. Another opportunity, and Jay Dawson just put that one wide. A couple of nice opportunities there for the Vikes, trying to increase their lead up 3-0 here. I was just about to say that for Krista Thompson right now, probably wants to get everybody involved, get them some playing time. Macy Hogg gets called for a foul. Thompson tried to get it up, swung and missed, and then recovered. Here's Lawler. Sarah Peters. Picked off by Bentley. Stone. She'll play it wide on that far side flank. This is Molly Harris. Converged upon there by Rachel Campbell. Smith was looking for it in her feet, couldn't get possession. Ella McDougall trying to clean things up in her own end here. Ava Winter, third goal scorer for Victoria. She'll play it back. Libby Hogg. This is Harris. And broken up by the Panthers. Nia Lawler, she'll go for a run here. Campbell will take the free hit, and Mia Lawler just could not hang on to that ball. Time winding down in this one, just 6 minutes remaining. Again, a reminder, 2:30 Atlantic time, 1:30 in the East. It's going to be the York University Lions as they will face Dalhousie. York, they have a couple of draws so far in this tournament. And a win by York would secure their spot into the gold medal game. A rematch of last year's. It would be a rematch of last year's U Sport final, won by the Vikes 1-0. Hunter now. She got the ball taken away from her by Lawler. Smith loses it to Lee. Lee tried to center it. Lee back on it again. Trying to put it out in front. That pass is picked off. Adrian was given right to her. There's a shot by Adams. That ball's loose. And again, Matthews looking brilliant for the Panthers. Another penalty corner coming up. Panthers unable to score a goal in any of their games last year at the U Sport Nationals. Picked up that dramatic late goal against Dalhousie to tie things up on day one. Goal by the first team All-Canadian, Batchilder. Here's Hogg. Hogg with a shot, and Hogg scores. Hogg let that one drift. And she has her second marker of this match. And it's now a 4-0 lead for the 6-time defending national champions, the Victoria Vikes. And the Vikes, they've had some real good looks off of penalty corners. Panthers still fighting though. Borston wins the ball. Play it for Amanda Adams. On to Ava Winter. She has one of the 4 goals in this match. Panthers on the attack. This is Acorn. Acorn couldn't get around Molly Harris. Pass picked off. Connaughton. Or excuse me, Connerton over here for Jay Dawson. Dawson now on a run. .236 remaining in this one. Here's Dunham with an opportunity in the circle. So another penalty corner.
Victoria 4th goal, her second of the game, the 56th minute scored by number 5, Libby Hogg.
Just announcing that Hogg goal, and there's Libby Hogg again. Another shot. That stopped. Panthers want to get it clear here. And a free hit for the Vikes. Libby Hogg has just been all over it here today. Never mind just the 2 goals. Even if you don't consider the 2 goals, she's just been solid defensively. Been able to get that ball up into the offensive zone, control it. Dunham comes back to win the ball for the Vikes. Cleared and it just goes out. Panthers team, they'll have another game tomorrow. They'll play for the bronze medal. And it might be, who knows, it could be a rematch of the Atlantic final. Dalhousie and UPEI, but Dalhousie, they still have a game to play here at 2:30. They're going to take on York, and that's going to be a massive game for Dalhousie. 0-1-1.
One minute to play in the game.
Oh, good play by Janaea Ross. Ross now on a run. She needs some support here. Some pretty good support in the form of Batchelder, and Batchelder went down. No call, though, in favor of the Panthers at least. This is Ava Winter. Gets around Sarah Peters. Dawson now moves in. Dawson plays it across. This is Bentley, and kicked away by Matthews. And this Victoria Vikes team, they haven't mailed it in here in the last minute. They're attacking. They want more. And they got an opportunity to get more here on this penalty corner. Libby Hogg with 2 goals. Harris with a marker. Ava Winter has scored in this game as well. Comes back up top here. This is Stone. Stone moves in, decides to pass it off. And Libby Hogg couldn't settle it down. And this is going to do it. And there you have it.
That's the game.
A shutout victory for the Victoria Vikes as they beat UPEI 4-0.
Stay tuned for the post-game ceremony.
And it's official now. They will move on to the gold medal game tomorrow afternoon here in Charlottetown. So the final score once again, the Vikes 4, Panthers no score. Stay with us. We'll be back here at 2:30 Atlantic time because it's going to be the York University Lions. They'll take on the Dalhousie Tigers. So come back around 2:30 with more of the 2025 U Sports Field Hockey Championship.
Would the players please line up and come forward for the player of the game ceremony? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the Bank of Nova Scotia Player of the Game Awards. Joining us to present the awards from championship partner, the province of Prince Edward Island, Minister of Health and Wellness. Please welcome Mark McLean. Starting with the Panthers, the Bank of Nova Scotia Player of the Game from the UPEI Panthers is number 31, Bria Matthews. And the Bank of Nova Scotia Player of the Game from the Victoria Vikes is number 6, Maeve Connerton.
Let's go, Panthers.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon for this game between the UPEI Panthers and Victoria Vikes. Stay tuned later at 2:30 for the York Lions against the Dalhousie Tigers. And tomorrow, bronze and gold medal games again at 12 and 2:30. Once again, thank you for joining us at the 2025 Field Hockey Canada U Sports Invitational Championship. It's your last chance to grab some awesome Field Hockey Canada merch stickers for just $1 and stick bags for $35. Come on down to the announcer's booth before you go. And good news, we now accept cash or e-transfer. Thank you for supporting Hockey Canada, and see you next time.